Okay, yeah, good old DT Suzuki tells me, by September 2026, that I'll look and feel immeasurably better. That I'm not in my 80s. I'm 58 years old. I'll be 60 by then. But that I can, they have this in India. Yogis, that every 3 years you have a new body or whatever and stuff like that. But it's just basically like just see your water as a stream. You know. And if it has industrial waste in it, stuff like that, yeah. But if you don't have the industrial waste in it and it's clean and it comes down off the mountains and there's no tire particles, then it's like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Look at the trees, look at the plants. Like when we went on COVID protocols, and you can see the ecosystem recover from the humans being sick, sadistic, pathetic piles of dung, right? Dung beetles, like on that St. Anthony movie promoted by the Vatican, right? Dung beetles. Dung beetles. Big pile of shit. I'm so proud of my big pile of shit. You would be. Be proud when you can stand up for and live the Lord's Prayer and pass it on to children. Be proud when you can do that. If you can't do that, don't be proud of a damn thing you're doing today, nothing you did yesterday, and you're not going to be proud of anything you do tomorrow. Do you understand? Ralphie get angry, Ralphie get mad, give me the biggest lecture I've ever had. I'm teaching the technology now because the humans, I haven't given up hope on the humans. I know the children are going to get to live the Lord's Prayer, and live beautiful lives like I wanted to live. But, as far as most of the adults that, don't love children, it's like, oh boy. Oh, you're like you're like the chitchy face and the teddy bear with the guy with the long nose from Chitty Chitty Shitty Shitty Bang Bang. Yeah. And if you are truly scrumptious, okay, you're a bunch of Craticus pots. Okay. So, yeah. And then his colonel or general, to teach people how to kill people, to be successful, murder and fight, violent sex cult behaviors. Now, our sex cult has to survive. They literally, it's been done throughout history. The people that are the violent sex cult people, they literally try to go and kill me as a baby because they don't want to deal with me as a man because it's so emasculating to them, because I'm so much better than they are. Because my faith is unwavering, because I will not join the Temple of Set Illuminati, Lord's Prayer. Well, you think you're going to get your my technology to kill me? It's not your technology, it's our technology. Blaise Pascal, it's cool. Is it your tree, your rock, your air, your water, your sun, your planet? It's our planet. But those that are faithful sustain our planet and understand the natural laws to live the life of sacrifice on this planet. So technically it's my planet and you're just fucking on it. And when if you can learn to love, you'll get a love on it too. So, and it can change at any time. I've just given myself till September 2026 to recover from the poisoning. Because I'm a natural guy and it takes time. You don't fight cancer. You tell the body, we're no longer being poisoned and I'm going to recover. Okay. The people that poison me, technology's already killing them. It's just, the people that are, that will throw all the Kaisers across St. Augustine's Pass and at Fort Huachuca and stuff, that will walk 5,000 people to a drug cartel factory to prove a point, that, okay, you proved your point. You're a complete fucking asshole that wouldn't love their Lord's Prayer because you don't love children. Oh, okay, so, it's like they proved their point, right? Yeah, I'm not going to challenge them. And one day you can pull your head out of your ass. No, hey, you're going to do what you're going to do. And you're going to do what you want to do. And I want to live what we all need, and that's the Lord's Prayer. So I was going to do what I was going to, that one guy at Fort Huachuca, you poor bastard, you're going to be you whether you want to be or not. That's not true. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. I choose to be like Job, Jonah, and Ezekiel, and Jeremiah, because it's right. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. And I'm not going to have another discussion with some stupid fucking philosopher at the university or at NASA. You're a philosopher. What's your philosophy? I'm trying to justify murdering people over money. And how's that working for you? Want Dr. Phil McGraw to help you? Okay. He can't help you. He's still another book. He's a bitch. Okay. Man's a bitch. He's a total bitch. They're all bitches. It affects my poor dad. He's trying to sell a book that tells people about God because no one listens to his kid. And no one will acknowledge his kid. No one that on TV that says, hey, vote for president, right? And it's dim a mockery. I'm like Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie's book, the Abrahamic Bible that he wrote down, got changed by the CIA and SAS and British intelligence. Well, it's not intelligence. British and American oxymorons. Intelligence. Intelligence is living the Lord's Prayer. Are any of those assholes living the Lord's Prayer? No. Well, then don't call them intelligent. Okay, that's a lie. Okay. Do you understand? All people that are Muslims and Christians know this, and also all people that are supposed to be Buddhists or Hindus should know it too. Because life is eternal and grace is infinite. That is the enlightenment of the enlightened one that teaches us to understand and live natural laws on planet Earth so we can continue to love each other through lives of sacrifice. Now, death is the gift at the end of life, okay, to pass on the spirit to another, to a temple, okay, that will enjoy the life that we enjoyed because we obeyed the natural laws and we loved one another. This is the principal tenets of Hinduism. This is the principal tenets of Buddhism. This is the principal tenets of all major religions that have survived the test of corporate genocide. Hi, I'm the survivor of the test of corporate genocide. My name is Ralph Earl Parsons. It's Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. If you know, that means Wolf Clan leader, Lord, lay preacher, second coming for hillbilly rednecks. That made me mad when I watched that stuff from Boone, North Carolina. So nice, they did this and that and that. No, they didn't. Guys, fuck. The reason why the weather patterns are so violent is because of the economic conflict and the plant's environment reacting to the aggressive behaviors of the human beings. If you had stayed on COVID protocols and lived the Lord's Prayer and understood the ways of Solomon, you wouldn't have had to have those people be murdered by science projects. And you're like Patrick. Patrick got so upset when he was in Oklahoma. And those people were horrible to him. Okay? Most of the people that live in apartment complexes and trailer parks in Oklahoma are a bunch of white people that were like those two, that one, well, they're both dumbasses because Derek didn't stand up and correct the other asshole. Those two assholes selling crosses with guns on them in front of the hardware store. Well, you got to leave the table. What? And they all do that. That kid at the store, the tall, handsome little Mexican kid with the cute girl. Oh, I have to kill you for that. Child, please. I said, we got to stand up for the Lord's Prayer so scientists don't have linguistics on your contract, on your phone and your TV to video record you and your girl having sex in your bedroom. Oh, I have to kill you. You too big of a pussy to stand up with me? Well, then what you really want to do is drown yourself in your toilet. Okay? Yeah, and you have the phone. I don't carry a phone with me to the store. I cannot explain this enough. Okay? I do not carry a phone. Okay? When I talk to you, you have your phone. Rockefeller's recording all the evidence. Why do you think you want to stand up to save them and give them the Lord's Prayer? They won't stand up to help you recover from us torturing you. And I get it. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. That's the truth. Do you see what I'm saying? so I know there'll be a child born. I know Michelle will share memories with a little girl who gets to live the Lord's Prayer. Okay, and gets to feel that when that little girl's living the Lord's Prayer, Dimmy and Danny and any of their grandkids or kids will get to live it too. Okay, and so the soul that provides life to the temple that was Michelle Bowen will get to celebrate, simultaneously. That's the rapture we feel when we're believers and we die and we know one day it's going to happen, right? She didn't even get to really feel that. They shot her in the back of the head execution style. She just knew it was coming, and she talked to Jesus in prayer that she felt something, and it just so happened she was trying to help me, and that's why they murdered her. So a lot of the conversation, I get to be included in it. I'm honored by that, and I'm blessed by that, And I miss her like nobody's business. I miss her a lot. And every time I think about her, I cry, and I can't help myself, because it's right to cry, because it was wrong what happened to her, and she deserved to live a long, healthy, beautiful life like my mom. My mom, because old fucking Queen Elizabeth lived, to older than my dad's age, so my mom should still be with us at this barbecue, Michelle, and Mom would love Michelle. Mom would completely adore Michelle. A lot of Mom's friends were just like Michelle, only Michelle, maybe tried to be like Michelle. So Michelle was just, oh my gosh, and Mom would love Mom never got to meet Punchy's mom. Mom would just adore Punchy's mom. Okay. And people that enjoy people and really like people and aren't bigoted and all that, that whole Patty Simcock, Texas style, at Jefferson, she didn't like Mom, but she was a bitch. But the Mexican kids and all the help and the black folks in St. Louis, they all love my mom. Mary Ann, she because my mom would, when someone comes in the room and this, my mom would be the one to get up and go, well, it's like, oh shit. Okay. She was Grandpa Murphy's girl, and she'd get up. Granny Kramer Murphy taught her the right thing to do and the right thing to say. Okay. And Grandpa Murphy taught her, you got to get up and do it. Don't be afraid. And she would do it. And it was right, and she would do it like that. Take that and that. Go ahead and punish her. Grandma Murphy knew, okay, that he was going to be proud of her and that he wasn't going to whip her ass. She knew. She was no dummy, okay? They told me I wouldn't punish her. It's like, they didn't really, it's just that little smile thing, that little, you proud of your little Mary Poop? Yes, I am. Beat the shit out of that rotten little snotty colonel's daughter and got away with it. Everybody knows. That bigoted, called someone a nigger or something. My mom just laid into him, like Dad with Melvin, And then he couldn't get a soda, but Dad protected Melvin from the Klan in Tennessee. And Melvin knew it. And that's why Melvin wouldn't let Dad get a soda out of the soda machine, because it would throw, So I know what stock I come from, okay? We've been fucked with and abused by the devil and Satan our whole lives, but I know what I come from. And I know what we're capable of, and I know what we can do when we're faced with adversity, okay? So life's eternal and grace is infinite. So I'm okay with my family's life and his story. And his story is Earl from the book of Revelation. And if you don't know me, this pale rider is going to ride away from you, and you ain't going to get, ain't going to get a ride to the kingdom of heaven. You got to walk your own damn self. Okay. It's this way. Hey. Sell it in. He's the best. All right, guys, I love you. Let's load this one up. It may take a little while. I don't know. Make it fast, assholes. Come on, NASA, get your shit together.